guys, it's Isabel. Today we're going on adventure 2, another just like sit down. So I actually had filmed like last week a video that was like 30 minutes long, and it was about the 32 restaurants that I have been to at Disney World and done like a sit down experience in, so no like quick service was included. And I basically like ranked all of them from best to worst, and I had edited all 30 plus minutes of it. And as I was going to go export it, I wanted to like do a transition in one of the like little films, and I don't know what happened, but the files messed up and everything was deleted. And even if I pressed undo, it still like didn't undo that last bit. It undid like things of the past, so it didn't work out, and I'm just not in the mood to edit for another hour or two. So I thought, you know what, let me just film a quick little video talking about a couple of things. First thing I want to talk about is the new Disney look that was just announced. I am so pumped about this. So basically Disney recently has spoken about inclusion and how important that is for everyone to feel included, and Disney look is basically how the cast members are supposed to look when they're on stage. So that means no tattoos, no crazy nail colors. They have to be, there's like a color wheel that they have, and it's like really just pinks and nudes, nothing crazy. And guys could not wear earrings or have their hair a certain way or a certain length. It had to be like short. It was pretty dated with the times, I would say. So even going to the nail salon, I would get like high anxiety, like, oh my gosh, am I gonna get in trouble for this nail color? Is this too, dark, too orange or whatever? But they just announced that everything is inclusive. So guys can wear nail polish, you can wear any nail polish color, tattoos can be shown as long as they're like within the size of your hand, which is so crazy. And of course it can't be like inappropriate and all that stuff, but I am just so excited for this new wave of Disney. I have a feeling that they're gonna add pronouns one day. I think, my pronouns are she, her, and I think maybe on our name tag you will see it under, like we can opt in for it. I'm not really sure. That's just like my speculation in years to come, but I think this is a nice step forward, and I'm really proud of Disney and for the cast members who've spoken out about, how they would like to look at work. And I'm just excited for all the people who can now wear earrings and show their tattoos and just express themselves a little better. And I'm excited to get black nail polish. So yay for good Disney news. And then the next thing I want to talk about is that yesterday I got my second COVID shot, and I was pretty nervous about it because I've heard very 50-50 things. Some people say it kicked their butt, they were out for a few days, and it was basically like having COVID again. And I had COVID a few months ago, and it was just not it. It was just really rough. And I was literally at CVS getting my shot, and I asked the person administering it, I'm like, hey, I got COVID a few months ago. Do you find that most people who've had COVID in the past experience minor issues, like minor symptoms, or were they the ones that experienced the most? And to my surprise, he actually said most people who had COVID got worse symptoms with the second shot. And I'm like, no. So I got it at noon yesterday, and all day I was so hypersensitive. I'm like, okay, I feel fine. I'm drinking lots of water. I'm eating well. Everything is fine. And nothing came of yesterday. I had no soreness, like very, very, very little soreness in the injection site. And in the middle of the night, I woke up with a tiny bit of a headache, nothing crazy. And then this morning, my arm is pretty sore, like on a scale of 1 to 10, it's like a 6 or a 7. And that's it. No headache, no cough, no fever. So hopefully. I'm so nervous, but I have high hopes. I don't know what the like period of time is that you're like in the clear if you don't get any symptoms after your second shot, so hopefully. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm actually excited because my mom and I, with the podcast, kind of changed up what we want to talk about, and I think we're gonna go with, I don't know if I should announce the name, but we're basically going to be talking about a topic and give my perspective as the daughter and give her perspective as the mother, and kind of have like a debate as to like why we think the way we do. And I think it'll be cool because you get to see a different perspective of, you know, a generation within the same family, growing up essentially together. I just think it'll be interesting, and thinking of like topics that we could do, maybe like, you know, dating in high school, like what are our thoughts about it, or like growing up with a strict parent, things like that. So I'm excited. And after this, let's see what time it is. It's 10 o'clock right now, 10 a.m. So at 11, it'll be 8 o'clock her time because she's in California. We're going to do like a little trailer podcast and try to see how on earth we're going to film this being so far apart. But I know it can be done, and I'm excited to do it. But thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will get you that video, the Disney video about the restaurants, as soon as possible. And hopefully the files aren't corrupted again. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.